cars now for the national final for Octane Alley. Cars coming around the track at the moment. Put your hands together for them on the back straight, ladies and gentlemen. Graham West, the little Tirana starting out at 4. He's as happy as Larry. He's got plenty of support on the back straight. The little Tirana, it's from the 70s and it's still good enough to make the final. From the 50s, is it? Here are our 20 finalists coming out on track. Brock Atkins, a former national junior sedan champion, finds himself on pole for the main event. He's been highly elusive this weekend when it comes to being with our coverage, but he can't hide now. He's on the biggest stage there is for modified sedans. Plenty of support. All the support is with the 56 car of Graham West. Plenty of support though at home for the car that's coming out last, Brad Herbert from Tasmania. I'm pretty sure Brad Herbert is the first Tasmanian driver to make a final on the mainland, I believe. Are on. They'll form up behind the pace car and then go 4 wide in a salute to you here at the ground. Main straight. Ladies and gentlemen, the 20 finalists about to break formation and go back 2 wide. as we get ready for the national title here at the Blue Ribbon Raceway. 4 wide at the moment, back into rows and 2 as they come into the main straight this time around. Spectacular sight. The Octane Alley National Modified Sedan title here at the Blue Ribbon Raceway is just moments away from getting underway. Stewart's putting them back in 2 wide formation. One more lap, and this one gets underway. 40 laps the journey. Bit of debris apparently on the racetrack. Over in turn 2, it's cleared. It'll necessitate another lap, I'd suggest. All about set to go. One more lap, and the national title will be underway. The last event of what has been an awesome weekend here. 40 laps the journey. On the time clock, out of 3 and 4 they come. Atkins and Raymond. 10 rows and 2, it's go! Racing up the main straight the first time. And Aidan Raymond and Brock Atkins. And Raymond has gone wide. They're 4 wide down the back straight, and the big winner there is Cam Waters. Waters goes into 3rd place. Aidan Raymond's gone back to 5th as they come out of 3 and 4 to complete the first lap. Brock Atkins, the leader from Kai Walters. Cam Waters in 3rd place, back to Raymond. Back in 5th place is the 21 of Brad Warren. Then on the outside of him is Graham West, who also got the bad start. And Trevor Mills, it looks as though he could be out of the race further back. He's nearly stopped on the back straight. We got the leaders in trouble. Graham West is all over the place. The yellow lights have come on. Graham West is a lucky man. I think the yellows are on for Trevor Mills on the back straight, who's come to grief on lap number 2. So Trevor Mills goes to the infield. And unfortunately, Trevor Mills is out with a flat tyre. A bad start for Aidan Raymond and Graham West. They both went backwards. Cameron Waters got a great start, has moved from 6 to 3. Graham West has gone to the infield with damage to the 56 Tirana. West coming back into his position. Restart coming up. We've just ticked over 1,500 devices watching the final. All about set for a restart now. Yellow lights go out. About to go green for the second time. Brock Atkins, Kai Walters, Cam Waters. Waters finished on the podium last year. Racing out of turn 4 past the cone and the national final. Atkins leads. Here's the first move. It's by Kai Walters. The youngster in the field along with Atkins are side by side. Atkins fights back as they move out of 3 and 4. Walters on the inside of Brock Atkins, and Walters is in front. Walters takes the lead from Atkins. Cam Waters sneaks up the inside as well. Then we've got Aidan Raymond. Then we've got Smith in 5th place. Warren is there also. And also there is the 56 of Graham West. They move underneath the counter. 37 laps to go. They're 3 wide further back in the field. But it's Kai Walters who leads. 2nd place now is Cam Waters. He's got underneath of Atkins. And so too is the 28 of Aidan Raymond. Atkins fights back. Back in 5th place is Smith. 6th place now is Graham West. He's gone underneath of Warren. Back then to Justin Drew as they move out of 3 and 4. They're 3 wide under that. And one car making a move here is Jeff Lay. Goes underneath of Brody Christie. The last car running is Tasmanian Brad Herbert. There's a lot of cars between him and our race leader Kai Walters. 35 laps to go. It's been run at a cracking pace here at the Blue Ribbon Raceway. Second place is Cam Walters. Third place is the 4 of Brock Atkins. Then back to Aidan Raymond. Fifth place, the 19 car of David Smith. Looking for a way through is the 56 of Graham West. One car made a mistake further back. That was Robbie Foe. And he's gone back to 4th last. 34 to go. Kai Walters out in front. Second place, it's Waters. Then back to Brock Atkins, Aidan Raymond. Fifth place, David Smith. So Raymond and Smith. Smith goes wide, and here comes a little Tirana. Graham West goes into 5th place as they move out of 3 and 4. 33 laps to remain. So after West is Smith. After Smith, it would be Warren, Drew, Brody Christie, Jeff Lay in the top 10. Back then to Matty Smith after that. And Matt Gerlach, he's under pressure from Tim Atkin. So they come into the main straight again. Out in front, Kai Walters by 1.3 seconds. Waters in second place. Then Brock Atkins, Aidan Raymond. Raymond comes now under the Brock Atkins yet again. David Smith goes underneath of Graham West. So it's Raymond into third. Oh, he takes it wide. 4 wide into the main straight. And Graham West and David Smith go underneath of Raymond and Atkins. Well, whatever changing fortunes there. Back into Warren. Matt Gerlach's going in the wrong direction here in the main straight. And he stopped the car. The yellow lights have come on. Matt Gerlach was involved in an incident at the back of the field and it found himself going in the reverse direction. What a helter-skelter few laps there for the minor placings. It's Walters and Waters. Smith, West, Raymond and Atkins having a ding-dong battle. Raymond took Brock Atkins wide and underneath went David Smith and Graham West are almost 4 wide for 3rd place. Yellow lights are out, we are going green. Speed intensifies. Walters will lead them out of 3 and 4. You'll see the time counter, which says 31 laps to go. Racing. Good start as they get round the K the first time. Let's look for the first move. No move at this stage, it's Indian file. But Walters and Waters lead them out of 3 and 4 with 30 laps to go. A quarter of the race done. Smith, West, Raymond and Brock Atkins. The cars have started on the front row and now in 5 and 6 as they head down into turn number 3 and 4. It's Kai Walters by a car length on Cam Waters. Back in 3rd place is David Smith and Graham West, Aidan Raymond. Back into Brock Atkins. Warren is the next car through. Then car number 7 of Justin Drew. Oh, the 56 to runner. Made a bit of a mess on turn number 2, nearly lost 4th place. Cam Waters doing everything to try and pass our race leader. So move down the main straight. Aidan Raymond trying to get Graham West off the curb, he does. West goes back to 5th, he runs very wide. Here comes Brock Atkins back at West. Raymond now comes on the back end of David Smith. 27 to go, Waters all over the back end of Walters. They're a long way clear all of a sudden of Smith, Raymond and West. Cam Waters trying everything to pass Kai Walters. They come into the main straight, 26 to go. They're out by 2 seconds. Kai Walters, Cam Waters sneaks up the inside and takes the lead. So Cam Waters now the race leader. Back to Kai Walters, Raymond, then David Smith. We're in trouble in the back of the field, a big pile up down in turn number 2. We've got cars everywhere. And there'll be a restart, and guess what? Kai Walters was in front when they crossed the line. And the lap will be redone, so it'll be Walters, then Waters, and then Raymond. 26 to go. will think be going this time around? We are. Kai Walters, Cam Waters, Aidan Raymond, David Smith. Graham West in 5th, Brock Atkins 6th. We're back underway. Let's have a look for a move early on. Aidan Raymond looking to get on terms with Cam Waters. There's a gap from 5th to 6th. Graham West is in 5th. And then back to Brock Atkins. He's back in 6th, but he's about 6 car lengths behind West. Out in front, Kai Walters. Cam Waters, 2 car lengths to Aidan Raymond. Back in 4th place, David Smith continues the charge out after a race leader. They're 3 wide further back. Martin Hawson has got underneath of Tim Atkin and Jeff Lay. And Hawson, as Waters has taken the lead from Walters. Down the back straight they go. Martin Hawson has moved up to 9th, but Cam Waters has taken the lead from Kai Walters. Raymond in the 19 car of David Smith, the 56 of Graham West, and then back then to Brad Warren in 6th place, then Brock Atkins. But Cam Waters starting to open a gap on the field. Further back we've got 1 car up against the wall, which is Andrew Blackwell. He's gone back to second last. We've contact down here. Martin Hawson has just got the 2 car of Atkin out of the way. So move down into turn 1 and 2. Our race leaders coming out at 3 and 4. Inquiry flags coming out to Martin Hawson. Out in front, it's Cam Waters from Walters, Raymond, Smith and Graham West. Cam Waters leads by 1.2 seconds. Matt Gerlach's in trouble at the back of the field. Steering issues for Tim Atkin. That was with contact. The lap before with Martin Hawson, and Atkin is out. Out of turn 2 they go. Half the race done. Cam Waters leads by 1 second over Kai Walters. Almost the same margin to Aidan Raymond, then David Smith, and then the 56 car of Graham West. Up into the top turn. Cam Waters the leader. He's getting away from Kai Walters. Back in 3rd place, Aidan Raymond, David Smith, and then Graham West. Out comes the passing flag for Matt Gerlach. Cam Waters goes underneath. He leads by 1.5 seconds now. 18 laps to go. Walters in 2nd place. Raymond, David Smith, then Graham West. 6th place in 21 of Brad Warren, then Brock Atkins. 8th place is Martin Hawson, Justin Drew and Jeff Lay. That's the top 10. Out of turn number 2, Kai Walters is getting further behind our race leader. Our race leader will catch heavy traffic in about 3 or 4 laps time, I'd suggest. Another car's retiring from the race as Cam Waters moves out of turn 2. The yellow lights have come on. The yellow lights are on, and that's because the 23 of Clinton Oaks is up against the fence. And we have a caution. Matt Gerlach is out as well. And the 1.543 second lead Cam Waters had is gone, but he's looking very strong indeed with 17 laps remaining. The 23 car limping to the infield of Clinton Oaks. The one and only West Australian representative to make the final is out. Or is there a few left? Cam Waters, Kai Walters, Aidan Raymond, as the greens are on yet again. Back then to David Smith in 4th. Graham West is right there with him, then Brad Warren and Brock Atkins. So head down the back straight. Graham West trying to get underneath the 19 car, so move out of 3 and 4. Cam Waters leads from Walters, Raymond, David Smith in 5th. The yellow lights are on. We've got a car on the back straight. Facing the traffic, that's Brodie Christie in 39. Brodie Christie is out. 11th, Russell Bent 12th, Brad Herbert 13th, and Andrew Blackwell 14th. 17 laps remaining. Cam Waters seems to have the measure of everybody at this point. Well, it's a concertina effect here. So move into the main straight. They're away. Out of 1 and 2. Kai Walters has already lost a couple of car lengths to Cam Waters as they head down the back straight. Raymond in third place, then David Smith. The first move is by Brock Atkins trying to get underneath the Warren. So come into the main straight, 16 to go. Walters. Then the 28 of Aidan Raymond. David Smith, Graham West is next. Then we've got, there's a bit of a bump over there in turn 2. Brad Warren is headed, went sent off line, and Brock Atkins goes into 6th place. Martin also looking to come through as well. So move down the main straight. Our race leader is Cameron Waters from Kai Walters. Aidan Raymond, then the 19 car of David Smith. Graham West is in 5th place as they move out of 3 and 4 yet again. 14 to go. Cam Waters open up a bit of a gap now. The crowd roars downstairs because the little Tirana has got David West off the curb and moves into 4th place. So the Tirana now of Graham West with 13 to go moves into 4th and it's out after Aidan Raymond. We're on a 3-car pile-up underneath the lap counter. Justin Drew is one of those. He'll be out. He's got steering issues. There's 2 other cars with him. Robbie Foe is one and Russell Bent is the other. Lies. So Warren is out while in 7th place. So move down into the top turn once again. So green lights are back on. And where are the challengers coming from? Not many left as far as laps or cars. Cam Waters leads them out of 4. Into the main straight. Kai Walters, Raymond. Back then to the 19 of David Smith. Graham West is right there and Brock Atkins. They head down the back straight. Cam Waters will lead with 12 laps to go. It's a heat race left in the national title and Waters is getting away. He's done a 17.9. That's one of the quickest laps of the weekend. So Cam Waters is getting stronger and quicker as this race goes on and he's leading them in his dust. Another car around further back, the yellows are on again. Herbert is 8th, Justin Drew is 9th. Andrew Blackwell and Jeff Lay, they are the cars that remain. In the National Modified Sedan title, it's back underway. And Cam Waters leads them up the main straight from Kai Walters. Aidan Raymond is 3rd, then David Smith, Graham West, Brock Atkins as they move out of turn 2. Waters again opens up a mini gap underneath the lap counter, which will tick over to 11 laps remaining. Our race leader is Cam Waters from Kai Walters. Raymond, then the 19 of David Smith. Graham West is under pressure from Brock Atkins, that's for 5th and 6th. So move out of 3 and 4 to complete another lap. Our race leader is Cam Waters with 10 to go. Walters, Raymond, Smith, and then Graham West. That's the first 5. Brock Atkins. Martin Orson nearly spun himself out. So come out of turn 2 and Graham West goes into 4th again, goes underneath of David Smith as they move out of 3 and 4. So West back onto the podium. Smith, then back to Brock Atkins in 6th place. We've got 9 laps to go in the national final. Out in front, it's Cam Waters from Kai Walters, back to Aidan Raymond and Graham West, the 19 of David Smith, and then back to Brock Atkins in 6th place, Martin Horson. 8th place at this stage will be Justin Drew, then Brad Herbert. 10th place is Andrew Blackwell, and the last car running is Jeff Lay in Carnival 11. They're starting to come out of turn 4 yet again with 7 to go. The margin was 1.1. The margin this time is 1.1, so nothing gained by Kai Walters. 6.5 to go. It looks like Cam Waters is going to win the national title unless something dramatic happens in the last half a dozen laps. Kai Walters in 2nd place, back into Raymond, then Graham West in 4th place, then David Smith. Brock Atkins is next. The lead four cars are separated by similar margins. There's 5 laps to go for the V8 Supercar star of Cam Waters before winning the national title. Waters from Walters, Raymond and West. Back in 5th place is David Smith, Brock Atkins, Martin Hawson, Justin Drew, Brad Herbert, Andrew Blackwell and Jeff Lay. That is the order with 4 laps to go in the national final. Cam Waters leads Kai Walters. The margin is 1.3 now. Back to Raymond, then Graham West. As they move down the back straight, they'll come into the main straight with 3 laps to go. Has Kai Walters got anything for Cam Waters? The margin's back to a second. He's taken 0.3 of a second out of the lead on the last lap, but he has mucked up turn number 2 and lost anything he gained. Back to Raymond and West. There are 2 laps to go in the national final here at the Blue Ribbon Raceway, and Cam Waters is on his way to victory. Walters is second, Raymond, West and then Smith. Back then to Brock Atkins. That's the first 6. Out comes the white flag. The white line is on. There is 1 lap to go in the national final. Cam Waters leads the last lap. Back then in second place, the 46 of Kai Walters. Then back in third, Raymond, West, Smith, Atkins, Hawson, Drew, Herbert, Blackwell and Lay. But come on, race fans, it's Cam Waters, the national champion of modified sedans. There's the checker flag. Waters first, Walters second. Back in third place, it's Aidan Raymond. Graham West is 4th. Back then to David Smith, Brock Atkins, Martin Hawson. 8th place is Justin Drew. Brad Herbert is 9th. Andrew Blackwell and Jeff Lay is last to complete the distance. 2.012 the winning margin, and Cam Waters did a lap under 18 seconds, a 17.952, the quickest car around. Cam Waters is the national champion from Kai Walters, Aidan Raymond and Graham West.